tend to
Do
take
you guys
younger
guys
girls.
know about like Muti and all this?
Yes.
Okay. So do y'all know about this guy that's like really big in Zim? He's like one of the most richest men in Zim, and what he did was he took a 21-year-old man, cut off his genitals, put herbs in the genitals, and he wears it around his neck for protection. So hence why I'm saying we live
You see,
in like
I've
the
been
country
saying
of
Tolly is
Muti.
powerful. I've been saying Tolly is powerful.
Yeah.
I also want a Tolly around my neck now.
Someone else is totally around your neck.
If
That's
it's gonna give me
nasty.
power.
And you know what's worse, ne? You're like so tall. When people hug you, that totally will just slap them in the I can't. Come on.
No.
I would never hug you.
I just think we shouldn't assume we are the target market for kidnapping.
Rather be safe
Those
than
bras,
sorry.
those bras are busy. They've got their things. They've got their orders in instructions organized.
Yeah.
Rather be safe than sorry.
I don't
honestly.
think you realize like just how desperate these people are.
I do realize.
Because
But if they have to go to you, then that's beyond desperation. They're like, now it's like,
They're reaching.
yeah, no,
you saying I'm not good
It's
kidnapping?
like
I don't know. They're not
It's
giving.
like, you know, when they're under pressure with the boss for a target.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just grab that one.
Yeah,
The
Anika,
boss is going to fight. Bruh, we have nothing.
you
In your
just take
guys'
it.
head, what's a good like person to kidnap? What's the ideal
That's crazy.
target?
Asking them that is crazy because
No,
now I'm
'cause
gonna look
now
at
that we're not good enough to be kidnapped. So what's good enough?
Isolated first. If I was to kidnap,
Okay, isolated.
I'd go for someone who's likely to be isolated from others.
Okay.
Someone who doesn't have a lot of connections.
Okay.
And
In
then they
terms
don't
of-
see quickly that she's gone.
Yeah, someone that won't notice
Yeah,
immediately. Like,
you like things, Anika.
Yeah, you
Kidnapping
bad.
you is a problem.
yeah.
Okay, but
You
what if
like
they
to
hold you for
frolic.
ransom?
I do like to frolic, but
Yeah, you can't kidnap someone who frolics. bro.
frolics,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
that's disrespectful.
Do you frolic in the park?
no,
That's
wait.
crazy.
Let me just say,
Who still goes to parks? Do what?
She frolics.
Like, do you do the whole like sundress running in the grass? Don't you like
She
itch
frolics.
type of thing? I'm confused.
She
What do
just
you
goes.
mean? What's frolic? In my mind, I'm imagining someone with hair loose running.
Yeah,
On the ground.
skipping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
one thing you'll learn:
Butterflies.
I don't run. Not even if my life depends on
Yes.
it. I don't
She
run.
barely walks.
I barely even
This
walk.
is
Her toes do the walking. Her toes. The toes are doing the walking.
I don't run, but when I go to frolic in the park, like I go on like 2-hour walks. If there's like a stream, I'll like take my shoes off and put my feet in the stream.
Okay, that first of all I could never do. Do you know what leeches are? Girl,
yeah, but if you
people
have
pee in the rivers here. Like people shower in the rivers.
Girl,
Have
I'm
you
from
seen
the
homeless
suburbs.
Men wash their, that doesn't mean anything. Water comes from
Yeah.
somewhere, and the water
And I've
does not
seen
come
in-
from the suburbs, girl. It comes from.
I remember when I was younger, I stayed in Monjo, and opposite my house there was a river. It's a suburb, and like one day after school, I was walking home, and as I turned the corner, now I turned the corner into my street. These are the houses. This is the river, and there was a woman, fully naked, bathing with there was soap everywhere,
Like the parks
and I was
are
like,
that
yeah,
are by my
in
house
the
have,
river,
like,
bro.
security that patrols in the park. So like
Yeah, but
nobody's
the
caught
water
doing
doesn't
that stuff.
flow only in the park.
It
So what
comes
did you
from
do?
somewhere. That's the thing. Wherever it comes from, it's not like there's a filter between the suburbs and, for example, the Kasi or.
But then it's getting purified, natural purification through rocks and sand and
There's no
stuff.
such thing. If there was such a thing, we would all be drinking tap water. Think about
You
it.
don't drink tap water?
I don't drink tap water, girl.
I drink tap
We
water.
cannot be doing that.
We've gone soft as a human race. That's what I can think.
Yeah.
No, I get sick if I drink.
I drink
tap
sewage water.
Okay, that's you.
I'm a man.
Not things I consider, you know. I'm not worried about these small things. Like, I'll go home and take a bath.
Bottled water is also a very new thing. in this country.
But I prefer bottled water.
It
Man,
tastes
it
better.
tastes better. Like tap water tastes nauseating. It tastes like it has TB, and I'm scared. I'm sorry. That little feeling.
It's
you
giving
just-
that TB.
or it has the entire alphabet of like hepatitis, and you're like,
You
stay
know,
away from that one.
I was told that they put I don't know what it's called, not the chlorine, but whatever,
Fluoride.
not the fluoride. I don't know what it is, but it makes you softer,
They
like
put
your muscles.
Oh,
in the water, in the.
Yes, in the tap, in the
Magnesium?
normal tap water.
So how do you know they don't put them in this water?
we don't. We just trust the process. This is South Africa. We
We
trust
just
the
believe,
process.
bro.
We vote for
Guys,
ANC
we have
and then trust the
some-
process.
I understand as of recently, like we've had like cholera outbreaks and shit like that in our water. But like South Africa had some of
hasn't
the
stopped.
best drinking water in the world.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Europe, you can't drink the water. You get sick
Even
immediately.
Mozambique,
Yeah.
you can't drink water.
And in
from
other
outside.
parts of Africa, it's not like such a thing.
Guys, I turned out amazing, and I was raised on tap water.
Yeah.
You know what scares me,
Me
right?
too. Like
I
bottled
feel like
water
we
was
did.
a luxury
A
in
lot
my
of us,
house.
I didn't
Yeah, a
even
lot
get
of us
breast
did.
milk, Owen.
You only had tap water in
Yeah.
your bottle.
From the hose pipe, no?
Yeah, they fed me outside. Like, hey, Bobby.
That was from a bath time also.
Yeah.
I think I've sort of like conditioned myself. Like I listen to podcasts and then I'd hear specific. Okay, these are murderous podcasts from Dateline. I do apologize before I continue saying that I watched.
What?
Yes, crazy podcasts about people dying and stuff like that.
Sure.
And like the one fear that I have, right? You know those water, those what
Water
is it called?
tanks.
Yes, the
Yeah.
big ones that you see outside, right?
Mhm.
Do you guys notice that there's like stairs on one side?
Yeah.
Does it not freak you out that someone could easily fall in there and drown, and here you are drinking them?
The top it's locked.
What if the person who goes to inspect the tank is the one that
That
drowns?
falls in.
Well, I
So, I
mean,
mean, a little bit of human wouldn't kill you.
No, that's disgusting. You say cannibalism to eat humans. What about drinking them?
ooh, smoothie.
You know,
Oh my
I
god!
feel like it will just make you drunk. Like, it'll just be a lack of fermentation. And
Yeah, it'll
it's
be
a good
something.
beer.
It'll be something.
Like the best beer you've ever had.
Like you'll go to
I
the
don't
gym, your
drink beer.
muscles will be getting like
Women who
weirdly
drink beer
bigger,
have chest
quicker.
hair.
It's extra protein.
Yeah, it's like a protein shake.
Yeah. It's like I wouldn't mind.
They didn't hear it. Please don't.
What did she say?
Yeah, what did
Just
you
talking
say?
People are
about
gonna
beer.
get offended.
Women and
Women
beer.
that drink beer have chest hair.
Ha.
Damn.
I agree.
No, man.
How?
I'm not the only one that's seen it. The women that are out here downing
I
like your
think if you-
castle
if
have
you
those
can
little
drink
curls
beer-
here on their cleavage, and I'm like,
And let me just tell, okay, I don't mean it in a literal sense, but I especially think like chicks who drink Black Label are just built a little bit more
different
masculine
girl.
than
No,
like
man,
other
guys.
girls.
Have you not seen those videos where
Listen.
they go dance on stage and the stage collapses? Those are Castle and Black Label drinkers.
No.
Heineken ladies, we can forgive them, Shep. But
like-
Castle and
I
Black
see
Label,
Instagram models drinking beer.
that's
Black
because
Label
they're
at
getting paid for it.
No, like for
Or they were
enjoyment.
raised in the kasi.
No.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
this
it's-
one,
it's
this
also
one
not a
influencer
classy
I've
thing.
seen her. She drinks. What's her name? The one from Cape Town. There's a lot of them from Cape Town.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Nadia Chafta, maybe?
It's not Nadia Jafta.
It's normal. Beer is not something extraordinary. It's normal. You guys are just discriminating and hating on girls who know how to
Yeah,
enjoy
it's
life.
just like when I think of beer, I
sound
think of
like
it
you
as a
don't have
man's
chest hair.
drink, you know?
I've got 3. Okay. Beer is normal. Why? Like, how do you feel about a woman who drinks beer, Mazize?
My man, she smells like a shabin the next morning. Like
Everyone
I
is-
understand
any
why men
alcohol.
only take women. This is gonna sound so bad. The women that drink beer are literally one night stands. I'm telling you, because
Ha!
they don't want to be smelling the shabin in the morning. I'm sorry.
I don't associate.
Damn.
I don't associate
Shots
with
fired.
that statement.
Makes you stink.
Shots
Not
fired.
really.
alcohol makes you
Not
stink.
really. Not really. Beer stays in your skin. When you sweat, you smell like it.
You can't smell when someone's been drinking beer.
Even if they drink 2
Even
days later and they
vodka.
burn.
Even if
Even
it's
gin.
one.
Okay,
even
but
if
those
it's
are people
one.
who drink it like
No, it stinks. Alcohol generally stinks on you.
But
we
beer
can
is
smell you.
worse. Like I can
It's a
smell
sour
when, like, I know when
smell.
my dad drank the beer. I know what time he drank the
Why?
beer, and I know what beer he drank. You know, that's how distinguished I am with the smells. I'm like,
You see, now you're taking out your trauma now on us
yes, I
and
will
on
dish
other
it.
girls. Girls who drink beer, chest there, yo.
Repeating it doesn't make it better.
Discrimination.
If you guys get cancelled, it's probably gonna be for this podcast.
Nah, some worse things have been said.
On this
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah.
Last year was a tough year for some of us.
Remember when Jason was here?
Yeah.
And he
Jason
was
a
like,
wild
F Cape
character.
Town.
Yeah.
Like, damn, the whole Cape Town, dog.
He fought with Cape Town
He
hard.
fought one
I
man
don't know why he hated Cape
versus Cape Town.
Town. Yeah.
Why?
He hated
No,
Cape Town.
we don't know.
He hated Cape Town and,
And Danny
K.
K. Mm.
That was, he hated Cape Town and Danny K.
Who's Danny K?
Wow. Wow.
Now we back to Anika's questions.
Anika.
Danny,
Anika. No.
yo,
Who's Danny K?
Bro.
it's no one worth mentioning.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. Just know there's someone named Danny K out there in the world
He
frolicking.
He used to sing.
Is he a
Frolicking
South
some.
African?
Yeah, he's South African.
Okay.
Yeah. Girls used to love Danny K.
Is he
Yeah.
from my parents' time?
No, he's not that old.
Nah, not even.
I feel like you hit a nerve because both of them were like.
Nah, it's not your
Not
parents.
that old. No, he's not that old. Danny
I mean, I understand the hatred for Cape Town. Hear me out. The place is beautiful. The people, though, they're not friendly. I've met like 2 friendly people in Cape Town. Not met.
That's like funny because a lot of Cape Townian people say that Josie people aren't friendly.
We're like the friendliest.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been to Joburg. I've been to Cape Town. I've been to Durban. I've been to Mozambique. I've been to like a lot of the cities. People are very nice. But Cape Town,
No.
It's like
you
they
see, here's the
hate
thing.
being
They're
in
nice
the-
to light-skinned people here. And in Cape Town, they hate you probably because you're light-skinned.
Damn.
But I went with someone who wasn't light skinned and they treated her like shit too.
I
So
don't-
I'm like,
I think it's where in Cape Town you at.
Yeah, where you are.
Because I've been to the more affluent sides and the more poor sides. And then the poorer sides, the guys are way more welcoming and
Then
friendly.
Joburg.
They're very friendly and nice to you.
Yeah.
But there in the richer side, then I mean, you barely even get a hello. That's it.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Cape Town. I love Cape Town.
everything's overpriced. Also, I feel
Yeah,
like
it is more
Cape
expensive.
Town-
But it's a
we went to
tourist
buy
attraction.
flavor. No, but come on, 150 rand for flavor is crazy.
For one box.
For one box,
Ah,
one
yeah,
lady
yeah,
killer,
yeah,
one
yeah,
lady killer, guys,
Ah,
one lady
yeah,
killer.
no.
I'm telling you, and we
Where?
stopped
At the
renting-
garage?
No, not even at the garage. You know those?
Yeah, it's Cape Verde for real, bro.
You know the corner shops?
Yeah.
But it wasn't really a corner shop. It was just owned by someone who works at a corner. I don't know how to say this without sounding.
Yeah.
Pakistani.
I know what you're saying. I went to the buy shop in Cape Town for a box of
Buy shop.
cigarettes.
There we go.
Marlboro here at the garage is like maximum $60. That at the corner shop, he was charging people 80 rand for one box of Marlboro Red Beyond.
Maybe they think
Which
you
is
guys are
almost-
foreigners.
I'm
then
sorry, look at us. Do we look foreign?
You don't look like, you look a little bit foreign.
No, we don't
Yeah.
look foreign. We look like every other mixed girl walking around.
No.
They have an ocean. What do they have to be so bitter about? Like, damn. Like, here we are in the dry land. Guys, we are in the dry land. Why? We reserve more right to be miserable, but we're not.
And they have ports. They have
Exactly.
a harbor. They don't have to pay transport
Guys,
costs.
I really don't think you wake up in the morning like, yo,
we
I
are
have,
not
there's a port in my city.
I'm so fortunate in
Yeah,
life.
like, oh,
The
it's
boats just
oh,
dock here.
Yeah,
Oh,
ocean.
life is beautiful.
We have an ocean.
It's
I
because
don't
they're
think-
ungrateful.
But I feel like scenery matters. When you're at, like, for example, someone who works an office job, right, is way more likely to be depressed than someone who, let's say, for example, works at like a fashion industry or somewhere where they constantly travel, because scenery is very important. And I feel like if you're working in a place where you have, like, for example, the ocean view in front, you'll always be happy. Personally.
I don't get it. I used to get hidings. And then I used to sit on the stoop looking at the ocean. And
Yeah,
then
but
I
something-
cried more. I hate the ocean. I
I feel like you've been through a lot, eh?
I am.
Because wow, getting clapped in front of the ocean is wild.
Yeah.
I can't hate on Cape Town. They consume my music. So
Cape Town, yeah.
shout out to Cape Town.
Cape Town loves your music.
Yeah.
Cape Town. I don't
Maybe it's
have
the
a
weather.
specific reason for liking Cape Town. I just like, I hate that it's far. That's the only beef I have with
Yeah.
Cape Town. But other than that,
Expensive.
And like
Yeah,
my
the
thing is like
flights.
even though those people were mean and everything, I've got my mom's mouth. Me, I will tell you shit. I really will tell you shit. Like I'll walk into the shop and
I
be
feel
like,
like that's-
"Excuse me, I said hi."
you see,
Greet back,
so she
damn
goes
it.
to Cape Town to beef with
For
people.
violence.
So you see who's the
Everybody.
problem?
She
I
goes
will
for
be-
violence.
How can
No.
you beef in Cape Town? There's an ocean.
Yeah.
Happy to beef with them. I'm happy to beef with them. That's
There's a flipping harbor, bro.
important.
You are the problem.
No, but one thing also, I didn't like the seafood there.
So can I ask then? Did you buy the flavor?
I did.
For 150.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys,
she
we
bought the
had
flavor.
to. Not had to, but yeah.
Yeah.
You get the gist of it.
Damn.
Sure.
That's what addiction. Occupy.
It wasn't for me.
It was
I
for
did
who?
not finish. The person that I went with, yeah.
So you don't smoke occupy.
I honestly speaking, I don't see the hype. I'll smoke one nowadays. I even take my own vape that has no nicotine. Just by the way,
Yeah.
take my own vape because I don't want to smoke anybody's pipe.
Yeah.
Pause.
I even take my power bank with my vape's cable.
To charge your vape.
Yes, if anything has to happen, because at the end of the day, there was a time where this hand was smoking someone else's hubbly and they laced it. There was weed and alcohol. I don't know how.
Alcohol.
How do they
Yeah,
fit alcohol?
you know, instead of the water, you put alcohol.
But that shouldn't affect you.
It does. It's horrible. Have you ever tried to steam yourself with alcohol?
No.
Okay, try
What's
one
happening?
day.
This is drugs.
What is going on?
That's what I'm saying. Like I'd expect. Okay, I don't have like the highest tolerance in the world. That's why I know when to stop drinking and stuff like that. But I do know that if I have to smoke and I must now drink, it's over. It's over for me. Someone must take my keys. Someone must take my phone. Someone must put ropes around my clothes because I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's because you don't drink beer. That's why you can't handle your liquor.
I do not want chest hair. You know, I already lack in the chest department. We cannot add hair there.
Nothing wrong with chest hair.
Yeah.
As a guy, yes, nothing
As
wrong
a
with
woman.
chest hair.
As a
Oh
woman,
no.
yeah.
I like my woman with chest hair, a mustache, and,
Fluffy. You can
and a
like-
bit of a beard.
So you like furries?
What's that?
We can
Okay.
shave together in the morning.
Furries, isn't that a toy?
No, furries is those people who. It's like the people who wear.
Oh,
the
no,
fur
no, no.
They
costumes.
dress up as animals.
Yes.
No.
And they have like animals.
No, but that's what he wants. Because
I
if
don't
she's
want
got
the
chest hair
armpit.
here,
The armpit's the way. That's where I draw the line.
No, you don't want armpit.
I don't want armpit.
but guys,
Why?
a lot of women like sweat
On
in their
women.
chest area as well.
don't like
so I imagine
armpit
they have
hair.
hair there.
Why?
Because I feel like,
You want to see the
I'm
armpit.
sorry, it's a hygiene
yeah, I
issue.
think it's like flip.
It's a hygiene issue. Like
Even guys like, okay, I also don't like hair there by the armpits. But guys, it really irritates me if you see a guy with like,
A push.
when he closes his
Oh.
arms and then you can still see, like you can
Yo.
practically braid it while he's in line. You know.
I'm like, bro.
I also feel like it's a hygiene issue.
Yeah.
Because like hair, if you have hair, there's follicles. And it's just like
Yeah.
imagine being in a duke. Just an example. Imagine being in a duke, right, for like a whole week. Can you imagine how bad your hair is gonna smell because it hasn't had time to breathe? Same thing with armpits. I feel like if your arms, if you
Yeah,
have
plus
hair
the roll
there-
on.
Yeah, I don't think the
Roll-on
roll on,
can't-
can't
yeah.
penetrate the.
Also, doesn't the roll on like dry on your hair? I'm curious to ask. Don't you think it would like dry? And then every time you close your arms, you can hear like sizzling.
Snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, no, armpit is the pits.
Oh, well.
But the armpits are really, I find armpits really cute.
Yeah,
I
so
think-
that's an actual thing for like the opposite sex. Like women's armpits it's like an
Yeah,
attraction.
they are.
to
Yeah,
men.
yeah, yeah,
I like
yeah.
And it's also
Yeah.
like where a lot of your pheromones come from.
Yeah.
So it just adds to the attraction.
Yeah.
Even this one, yeah, you see here by the leg.
And Nicola's saying these things, and then afterwards she's going to say she was the smartest. But then she's just throwing words in the pheromones.
Yeah. Even here, you see this armpit here.
Yeah,
The leg pit.
yeah.
Yeah.
The leg.
Like it's cute, and
Yeah.
like a cute. Yeah, yeah.
Guys, who has hair in between? I don't have hair between
No, I don't
here.
think it's possible for you to
Yeah,
have
you
hair
can't really
under
have
your
hair.
neck,
You
under
can,
your
you
knee.
can.
I
No,
know.
the hair
That's
doesn't
weird.
grow.
This is
No,
so
it
hairy.
can.
It like
can.
grows
Here.
just to the start, takes a break,
can.
carries on after.
Drink beer. Can do it.
I don't know what beer you guys have been drinking.
That beer is wild, bro.
Yo,
We don't drink beer. That's the
beer is
point of this
delicious.
conversation.
One day I'm gonna take you all out to maybe I must take you out to the beer festival, German festival.
I'll come for vibes.
Yeah, same.
beer.
But beer.
I'll be designated driver for you guys. I'll look after
I
you.
worry about your driving. You bump scooters delivery guys.
Yeah.
Bumped me.
No, you took him out.
He jumped the stop street.
You took him out
You
completely.
hit a scooter
She's
driver?
like,
Yeah.
Dude, like they drive like such cuck.
Yeah,
I
no,
hate
that's
them.
true.
I hate
So-
them. I
Especially
really
the ones
do.
with the boxes.
They will
They
look in
worse.
your eyes, and you will be like fucking
How
like
do
a
you see-
millimeter away from them, and then they'll
how do you
go.
see he's looking in your eyes if he's wearing a holy
Yeah.
helmet?
Some
What
of them
are
are
you
not
looking
wearing
They're not
visors.
wearing-
Why are you so
Helmet.
close to a motorbike driver for him to look in your eyes?
Don't ask
close
me,
to
ask
you,
me.
her.
I'm in a car. He's coming right there by me.
So you
So
then
is he
you
approaching you?
Oaks,
And then
let
you
me-
lock eyes.
let me
Then you
put
fell
it
in love.
Perspective now. Those motorbikes, what is the maximum speed that they can go?
340.
No, I mean like actually achievable. What is the maximum speed?
340
Maybe
is
80.
right.
Maybe
80, 100, 120.
800. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it 60?
On Sundays.
Isn't it legal? Isn't legal like
I only
60?
ever see them going 60.
How
Those
do you know
motorbike
why?
comes. He comes
How do
from
you know how
behind me.
fast
He
it is?
He overtakes me. I'm going 80. Now he tries to overtake me so he can be in the front, just for him to cruise at 60.
Only those who deliver for checkers
And
drive
discount.
at 60.
And discount.
Because it's 60-60.
I don't know who it is, but I hate them.
I feel like the ones with the boxes are the most. They're crazy.
Like I understand they
But
try
it's do you ever order things online? You shop online?
Mr. T, Uber Eats.
Yeah.
No.
Never. So you go.
Okay, I've done it like once. But that doesn't mean I want him to hurry up because half the time he comes to my house and the food is not food.
Yeah, it's mixed up.
It looks like what it would look like if it's already in my stomach. Can we?
Ha.
Exactly. It's a very like crazy thing. But I've noticed the ones with the boxes life going in between cars and you're not supposed to.
They're driving like they're not
Taxi
like
drivers.
No, those guys on scooter bikes drive like they're driving motorbikes. Like they're driving above their
Those guys
scooter
are what
grade.
again?
Scooter bikes. My mom calls them scooter bikes, guys, leave me alone.
Today they having you, Shane. They are having
I
you.
don't understand for what. What's wrong, Susie?
Scooter bikes.
Scooter bikes.
Easy, no, leave her alone.
That's special. Okay.
They beef with scooter bikes.
Scooter bikes, bro.
You guys need beer, actually, in your lives. Maybe that's what you need to grow up. And you don't beef with these guys.
And Cape Town.
Maybe your guys' problem is you grew up and now you just
So you're saying we are old and butter.
yeah,
Yeah.
old and
Oh my
complacent.
God, yes.
That's even worse. You're
Oh my
complacent.
word. Wow, yes, exactly. I
It's
want to
fine.
give you an award for that.
It's fine. So, and I like what I like about young people. They have so much to say, and then all they have to say when they're but older is like, "Yo, I should have listened to you." That's
Well, until I get there,
Mm.
I'm not listening.
fine. You will feel.
What am
I'll
I-
listen. I need every piece of advice anyone can
Yeah,
offer
but you
me.
don't take it.
Nah, you take nothing.
Good.
Nika.
We've been speaking to you.
I
and
We've
take
told
it
you seem to
you.
just
we've-
get worse. It's like you ask us for advice so you can do the exact opposite.
Yeah, to show us.
Yeah,
like,
you just want to know what we would do.
yeah.
Taking it into a savings account, guys. Leave it.
No.
She's gonna get it
That's
later.
an empty savings account.
Yeah. And Nicol doesn't take advice.
Not from us, at least.
Yo, yeah.
But it's good to listen to
I took
yourself
advice.
sometimes.
No, I took advice from Azizi. He told me to open myself up to love.
And then you
Yo.
went through a breakup.
It was.
You got your heart broken.
It was hard times.
Yeah.
Hard
Now
times.
you see why she doesn't listen to you.
Yeah.
I didn't. See,
My
she's
Zizi
probably it's
told me I
probably
was
out of
too
context.
picky. I was too picky.
No, but she
And
wanted
then
a
I
specific
dated a
type
bum.
of person.
Yo.
She wanted a specific type of person.
It's out of
But it's
context.
good to have boundaries sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
it's good to have standards,
Like,
guys.
really,
Out of
when you allow
context.
these people to do whatever, they go and tell their friends, hey, yo, that one, she allows me to do whatever.
Then you're getting your heart broken by some ugly guy that has a squirmeling
Imagine.
addiction. What?
Bingo. Bingo. There's the issue. Not
There's
me.
a squirmeling
Not me.
addiction. How does she know about this
Exactly. What the
addiction?
hell is that?
Bro, Anika, what guys do you date? I doubt my sister would let you date any guy like that. Or
My sister
advise
told
you
me
to.
I had too high standards. He said I was too picky with the boys that I was dating.
And then in that same
just
conversation,
Yeah.
I heard nothing about scombling
Yeah,
or ugly.
yeah.
Because it was
Now
yet
it comes
to
out
come.
after.
It
Post
was
the
yet
advice.
to come, Mazizi.
After the advice, you tell me about scombling issues, and
Yo.
I can't blame me. Can't blame me.
That's deep. That's deep.
Can't
It's
blame
trying times out here. It really
Think about the
is.
kids, girl. Think about the kids. Don't be dating ugly people. Don't you? Ugly people must date ugly people so that their kids can come out at least some likeness of good. No, I don't know
No,
if
it's
you
an
guys
actual
noticed.
thing.
Yes,
Like ugly parents make beautiful
they're
kids.
like,
What's happening
I'm
in this
telling you,
podcast?
I'm telling you.
You guys don't know how the world
But I feel
works.
like nowadays it doesn't really matter because
Just for- I
everybody
feel
like
like-
wears 10 kgs of makeup in any case. So I don't think it
I
matters.
feel like just for talking like that, God is sending very ugly guy your way.
No. Who
Yeah.
said
You
said
wanna
I
end up-
don't already have someone
And you want
in
to
my way?
love him.
I already do.
And you want to love him.
Yes, but
An
it's not
ugly
ugly
guy.
shame. Yo.
He can become ugly.
Look, I don't
really
mind an
can't.
ugly
think-
guy.
Aye, that
I
done.
don't mind an ugly guy, but then he must have some personality at least.
You can't
Because you
be
can't be a
ugly and
dickhead
have
and
a
be
ugly.
ugly.
Eh,
You need
have
to pick a
struggle.
disability.
Oh damn.
I'm not settling for an ugly guy and then he treats me like trash as well. Because
So
then I
you
might as
ugly,
well
you must
date-
be humble,
No,
basically.
I must date
So
a
I
hot
can
guy
treat
that
you-
will treat me like trash.
So I
At
can
least
treat
I
you
can
like trash
appreciate
as
it.
long as I'm good looking.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you some credibility there. I'm not gonna lie
What
to
is
you.
this world?
I'm not gonna lie to
Can
you.
you please
if
send
you hot,
this
at least you
podcast
are
to
you
the
bring
Practice
something to the
privilege.
table.
Yeah, I
But the
know.
privilege is a thing.
Yes.
So okay, if you
We spoke about this last
Pretty
time. Pretty
privilege is
privilege
thing.
is a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
that's hectic, yo.
You can mistreat people if you're beautiful.
If you're pretty,
Yeah.
you can be an asshole.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
allowed because
Fair
you bring
enough.
something to the table.
Fair enough.
feel
Eye
like-
candy.
I honestly feel like it doesn't matter whether the person's good looking or ugly. They will still treat you like trash. Girl.
Yeah.
That is true.
Girl.
Yeah.
You just have to pick a frog and stick with it. Stand beside him.
Yeah.
Like they say, I'ma stand beside him.
Maybe we should start the same hatred towards females.
There's
Like
no
towards
hatred.
women.
We just
Like you can't be beautiful and rich. Pick a privilege. You know?
wouldn't it be a plus for you?
For me.
Yes, why are you fighting
No.
her if it's a bonus? She
You
gains
know-
nothing from him being ugly and,
being a
stupid.
dick, yeah.
Like, you gain if she's pretty and she has money. Wait.
Imagine what her attitude will be like.
Well,
Even if her attitude is terrible.
Yeah.
One, you got street cred because you have the hottest girl ever.
Yeah.
Two, she's rich, so she's buying you shit. You don't have to spend money, my dude.
Oh, yo,
Imagine going out
Actually-
for dinner and she says, baby, don't worry, I got it.
actually, then
You
afterwards
sleep
she
easy tonight.
cheats on him, and then she says no because you weren't providing me with anything. So there's like always like an issue. There's
Yeah.
something there, but then there's always something there. People are just horrible.
your
Don't date.
guys'
Stay celibate for the rest of your life.
value systems are
I'm excited for them to go into the real world.
Yeah,
and experience.
And who
life.
says we have not gone into the real
no,
world? And
you're in the
it's-
trial version.
All
What
I'm
is the
saying
trial
You guys
version?
in the 7-day trial
All I'm
version.
saying
Explain
is,
to me what
free
is the
trial.
trial version?
Free
I
trial.
just
can
want
still
a guy
cancel
that
the
will
subscription.
treat
Yeah.
me well. I don't care if he's ugly. He must just treat me well. That's it.
What does treating you well involve?
Like he must.
Taking you to restaurants.
No, I'm not an unreasonable
Buying you
person.
cocktails.
I understand that money doesn't grow on trees, but to a certain degree, he also needs to be able to provide for you. If you are settling with this guy, he needs to be able to look after you and your family. Number
Okay.
one. Number two, he
So-
can't
so
be treating you like
It
that.
can't be the two of you working together.
No, it can. But now, do you want to be like I want to be a stay-at-home mom. That's what I want to do. I want to
That's
raise.
your dream.
I want to no.
So what if his
it's
dream
not
is
a-
being a bum? So why must
Now,
he
fuck,
make
must-
a concession?
He must go be a bum
Because
somewhere
isn't
else.
it your
I'm not being a
generation
bum.
decided to
Being
talk
a
about how
mother is a
men
job
are providers?
alone.
Am I wrong? Men are providers, isn't it? The instinct is there. You all
Yeah.
are providers. You want to open up the jam jar.
2024,
You want
bro.
To,
You
even
want
if
your
it's
wife to look
2024,
after the kids,
if it's
to be the
2024, I want to
homemaker.
get paid the exact same amount that the person who's doing the same job for less time than I am.
then
That's
you
a
must-
man. I want to get paid the
Then you
exact
must
same
also
amount.
come
as
pick
him.
up the things we pick up. You
Who
must
says we
also
don't?
do the
Listen.
physical
Who
Who
says
level
we
do.
don't?
Yes,
when
yes, my-
cabinets break in my house, wait, free
Do
trial,
you
right?
fix it?
Yes, I do. I live alone.
Yeah.
Yo, spring cleaning, it's me. Cooking, it's me. When I got my stove broken, it was me.
You fix your stuff.
When bulbs are messed up, I replace them. When
Can I ask
cables
a
are not
question?
doing things,
I just want to say I don't agree with this equality
Can
thing
I ask
between
a question?
genders.
If women are paid less, right?
Yes.
For the same labor.
Yes, sir.
If that's the case, why don't companies just hire women?
For the simple
And no
fact,
men. They just hire just the woman since they're cheaper.
because men who run companies are not looking to listen to a woman. Nor are they looking to see a woman in a position where they can say, yeah, power to the woman type of thing. That's the honest truth.
Okay.
Men have so much ego. They will
No, I-
rather hire a man with less experience to pay him more
There's
than
no
to have a
ego in
woman.
business.
It's not
There
like
is
that.
a lot
no
of ego
ego
in
in
business.
It's not
There's
like
a
that.
lot of
If
ego in
anyone
business.
has a business and he's running it with his ego, he's making a mistake. His business
Okay,
will not
look,
be
to
successful.
But
be
how
fair,
many
guys.
businesses have not been successful?
But
Hold
here's
on,
my
hold
thing,
on.
It
Nicole.
wasn't because of
There's
ego.
so
There has
much.
been-
it is because
There has
of ego.
been a history of stigma against women in powerful positions in businesses. However, I feel like it's not necessarily that they're just hiring men because now they don't want to listen to a woman.
No, they're putting
know?
the men in the higher positions.
My thing is, Nicole, is if you have firstly, it's not the case that they just hire a woman. And there's reasons for that. Is that firstly with men in general speaking, we do more laborious work, right? We do the hard stuff. Like for example, you know what a rigger is?
Yes.
A rigger is generally a man's job because it involves, when you even apply for the job, you must know you're risking your life to go work on a ship, to move an oil tanker, to do all of the hard stuff.
physically demanding.
It's a physically demanding task, even in mines and all that kind of work.
And I don't
you
think
work.
a woman would be able to do that.
No, hold
No
on.
matter
No,
how
I'm
many
not saying
crops
that
all
women
over the
can't do
world.
it. I'm not saying women can't do it, but I'm saying it's more prone for men to be able to take these tasks and without making a thing out of it.
I
Because men
think-
have been doing that for many
I think
years.
scientifically, women's bodies cannot do such hard labor work. I'm going to be real with you. We do not have the same muscle mass as men. No matter how hard we train, no matter how many weights we lift in the gym, we will never be on the same level as men in terms of our physical abilities. We just need to accept that's how it is.
Yeah.
The
We're
same
not
way
only
men
talking
can't
about
give
works like
birth.
that.
women
Yeah.
can
But
give
I mean,
birth.
okay,
I
what I
can't
was
go and
trying
lift
to
a
get
car
to-
like maybe a man might be able.
What I was trying to get to, Nicole, is that if I have a man working, I know you do graphics.
Yes, sir.
If I have a graphic designer, a female and a male one, and I say to my female graphic designer, I need you to bring out this project, same both of them, I need you to bring out this project by tomorrow, whatever. It's more likely or easier for a man to accept an all-nighter without washing, without doing anything, than what it would be for a woman to accept, I must just work overnight without any of these, anything, It is more likely.
I really don't know.
It is more likely.
I feel like it's different with industries. If I'm being honest with you, there are times where I'll be pulling an all-nighter because I know I need to meet a deadline. I will sacrifice getting home and having my bubble bath and what, just for the sake of getting the brief done. Because I know that's what that's what pays for the roof over my head.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying
And some men, I am gonna say it, are very bitchy, as in they bitch about every little thing. Why must I do this? Why must I do that? Men are very zesty now. So I feel like this whole thing of like women and men fighting for equal rights, it's never going to happen. Because now men are
But it
turning
won't- it
into
won't.
women. If you do this, why mustn't I do this?
It's
also?
the same argument as women's sport. Why doesn't women's sport get supported as much as male sport? It's because there's reasons for it.
I don't know
Women's
what to
sport
check.
is way it's more
Not
boring.
the demographic.
I don't
It's
know what to
boring
check,
compared
sorry.
to male sport.
Because the women score more than men. Think about it. Banyana is better than Bafana.
If you play them against each other, Banyana will never win.
Of course they won't win because Bafana is full of those corrupt men that just want to hurt women.
That's not.
Yeah, guys.
What? How did we get to that? No, it's not the case. It's just not the case. There's a whole. Okay, what I'm saying is, before we dive deeper into this, is that there's a whole lot of things and factors to consider. We cannot have this conversation or this argument or whatever you want to call it
We're not
without
arguing.
considering every single fact and every single detail from every single industry in its own capacity and how it works and how it functions and what makes it tick, what doesn't work and what not. But there is definite reasoning. For it would make sense if I knew it's cheaper to have a woman in this position.
I would only hire
I would
them.
only hire a
I
woman,
would
but
only hire
because
them.
and that's business. It's because businessmen are governed by money. But because that's not the case, there has to be reasoning behind it.
Guys,
That's all
can
I'm
I
saying.
ask, is that like an actual thing in South Africa where like women are paid less in the same industry?
Depends on the industry. Some
Or the
women,
business, because remember, there's like some businesses have multiple industries in them.
yes,
But
depends
that's
on
like
the
an
business.
actual thing.
It
they
is
have.
an
It's
actual thing.
international. It's
Yeah,
just
I
how it
also
is.
feel like this is just like something that I sort of picked up.
Mm-hmm.
There are some, when I was talking about egos, for example, just an example, please don't come for me. Zulu men expect their women to be caregivers and whatnot, right? They don't expect, a lot of them don't expect the woman to be working. So it's the same thing. If I'm a Zulu man that has a company, I'm not going to see this woman and think I should hire her because she's going to be good at this job the way I think a man who values his job. Men, a lot of the men, they're like, they know when to separate family and work. Sometimes, I don't know if I'm making sense.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not going to say it's an African thing, but I feel like it is a part of it.
In Islam, they also don't allow women.
Yeah, the women to work. The women, when they work, they usually do retail where they're selling the burqas and the abayas.
No,
or
you
the-
are allowed to work. Hold on, guys. You are allowed to work because you are allowed to get an education, contrary to popular belief. You can go out and get a job. However, it's just like, I guess for us, I don't know, like maybe for me in my head, it's just a lot more beneficial to stay at home and actually raise your kids. Do you know what I mean?
I have a response to
Like
I hear you.
you spending time with your kids, you're molding them into great human beings. You're there for like their milestones and stuff. I'm not saying there's anything wrong like being a working mother. My mother was a working mother and like
Okay,
you
that's-
just have to
it
do
explains
that.
why you like that. I'm
But
joking.
They neglected it.
But I just feel like it's sometimes a lot more beneficial to your kids to be around, you know?
I have to say, the Zulu men that I've dated have not.
They've been very submissive.
They've been submissive. Yeah, they've been nice to
And
me.
they've been humble.
And yeah,
They didn't hit you.
equal rights.
Equal
I didn't
rights.
say
in that
they
home.
hit you.
Yeah.
That's madness.
Before we
But
get
the shambo-
carried away, one more question. We have to wrap up. It seems like, Nicole, you need to come back again because we can't move past a single thing. We end up
Yeah.
talking. But I need to ask you then, since we're talking about this whole woman thing, would you win in a fight against 5 12-year-old boys? You alone. Against 5, 12. Okay, let's
Okay,
make
are
it easy.
these
8-year-olds.
Okay, do
5
these
8-year-old boys.
have like problems at home, like divorce and stuff like
It's
that.
just a random from different homes, different circumstances. 5 random
One
8-year-old
man.
boys
I would take them
alone.
one man. I just have to trip all of them. I'm good.
5 8-year-old
Yes,
boys.
you punch them in the throat and you trip them. You good.
Ah,
Wait,
yeah,
5
yeah.
8-year-old boys or 8 5-year-old boys?
5 8-year-old boys
I'd win, Shem.
in a fight.
Yo. Spoken like a true
I used to watch
I've seen an
WWE, guys.
8-year-old boy. I've seen 8-year-old boys playing with each other. I will never survive.
You won't win in a fight
I won't
against
win. Those
8-year-old.
kids are 8-year-old boys are just built different.
See,
They're
I
like
grew up with my
rough.
cousin, right? And he was So there's this thing called a Trigueira. I don't know what it is in English.
What's
it's,
it?
It's like
Say
a
it again.
Trigueira.
It's a stater.
Trigueira.
Yeah, in English it's a stater.
It's really not that. It's that, you know, the traditional like straw mat.
Yes.
Yes. So he used to live. It was concrete. His driveway was concrete, right? He used to put the stater there, and he used to wrestle me, guys. I have been thrown, lunged, and tramped on. So I feel
On
like
a stater.
H.
Stater. On the
At
stater.
8 years old, they're in peak physical condition. They're playing all the time. They're running all of the time.
Steroids, bro.
No,
But they're
Dakes,
more energetic.
think
Like,
about it.
Really think about it.
8-year-olds are always playing outside. They're falling, they're tumbling, they're scraping their knees, they're going through broken bones, losing teeth, whatever. They're resilient.
So you don't think you can?
I don't think so.
Aren't you an uncle? No? Oh, you don't have.
I'm a
you don't-
father.
Okay. How
Yeah.
old is
It's
the little one?
he has a daughter, so
A
he
daughter,
wouldn't
okay,
even
no.
know.
Okay, so with my uncle, right, when it was with my little cousin, they used to like, my
Play
cousin
fight.
was never tired. And he just gave my uncle there panting. We are old, guys. We
We
will
don't
pant.
run outside from like morning to evening. We're not falling off of jungle gyms,
So
falling in
these
the
boys
road.
will beat you up, is what you're
They
saying.
will beat you up too, Dakes.
They won't. I'm smart.
Dakes too tall. Dakes is too tall. He just has to sit on them kids.
Listen, I take one by the ankle and I hit all the other ones. It's easy.
Punch them in the throat, like I've been saying.
There you have it, folks. Nicol Trigueira punches 8-year-olds in the throat. But
Some
thank you.
people's kids deserve it. I'm joking.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
your
having
time.
me. Thank you.
Always nice to have you here. Yeah, and I think that's all, Shiro. Last words?
Imagine
Okay.
naming your kid EP.
No, there's worse. There's worse. Confidence.
EP.
Our confidence is not a bad name.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
the worst compared to
Guys.
EP.
Imagine your name was Understanding.
I know. Hey, let me not say. You might see this podcast, but I know another random name, bro.
Actually, yeah, you guys know.
But it's these Zimbabweans, though. They be wilding with the names.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all she wrote. That was your last. What was your last? Was the EP? EP. Listen to the EP Euphoria.
Yep.
And track number 3 is amazing.
I'm on track number 5.
Yeah,
By
yeah,
force now.
yeah. Then the bonus track, Tolly on the neck, is really the one that's just gonna send you. Tolly on the neck is a radio hit.
But don't forget to listen to the one before that, which is about squamming addictions.
Yeah.
This was a wild episode.
It was, yeah.
Scommel me now, scommel me later. As long as you scommel me. That is the name of the track.
That is.
On Euphoria. Nicol Trigueira.
Oh no.
Punches 8-year-olds. All right.
I don't think this will be allowed on YouTube.
No.
Yeah,
Sharp.
I don't think so either.